You and Van have a tumultuous relationship on the show. Will we see some sort of resolution to these problems with each other, or is this going to be an ongoing process?
I mean, I'm always open for resolution, but resolution doesn't always mean reconnection. You know what I mean? So you'll see coming up, you know, we don't stay apart for too long. You know, when you see things becoming a problem, you know, you'll see us try to handle things. You know what I mean? But like I said, it always doesn't mean a reconnection. You know, right. If anything, it's about us being adults and, you know, addressing. It might be a connection that brings us together, and, you know, but it don't mean that we back where we were. You know what I mean? And I'll never have nothing like that continually be ongoing. So
maybe it's just a little bit closure of the chapter that you guys have had previously. Right.
You know?
And, you know, Charmaine, you actually mentioned it was a little different because of the pandemic, and, you know, everyone has their own perception of really reality television. But do you think that this self-shooting style that you were describing before makes it even more authentic for viewers? Because now we're kind of seeing everything really from your own point of view.
Absolutely. It makes it not only authentic for viewers, but I feel like the way that everything is shot from, you know, our view from the cell phone, it really brings a viewer into our world more than watching our show ever did. So, you know, now you may see the phone shake when you're trying to, you know, put it up right, or just anything. And that's really because, you know, we have put aside the big production because of COVID, and now we're working for our own production on our phone. So absolutely.
And Ryan, do you agree with that statement? I mean, do you feel like there's more authenticness happening with the viewers this time around because you're self-shooting?
Yeah, y'all get exactly, you know, anytime you want to get more in-depth content, you go directly to the source. So before you can get something that was seen, you know, people would think that we might be scripted, we might be this, we might be that. You know, you're only going to get so much that's not us when we're sitting here recording as this. You know what I mean? You're going to get if I trip and fall because I'm clumsy in my house. You know, so that's the more real that you get when it comes to having us self-shoot.
Yeah, we get to see a little bit more of the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, I want to talk to you both about the state of the industry before I let you both go, because I think you'd have a lot to say on this. You know, the tragic killings of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, I mean, just among a few, has really awakened white America up to the injustices of the Black community that really the Black community has faced for years. And more recently, the tragic killing of Javier Ambler came to light, and the fact that it was actually filmed during an episode of Live PD, which your former production company, Big Fish Entertainment, produced. I first want to commend Viacom CBS for their swift action in cutting ties. However, I have to ask, what was your initial reaction to the situation? Charmaine, why don't you go first?
Yeah, I, you know, heard about it online. The video was going viral, and I was immediately absolutely disgusted because obviously Big Fish Entertainment was our production company. This is who we work closely with for our entire time on Black Ink, and we know these people personally. And to be Black and to, you know, have to go through the injustices of America, and then for your production company to have been tied to possibly destroying footage, it just hurt really bad. So for me, I slept on it and thought about it the next morning, and I said, you know what? There is no way that, I don't know if you watched the show in the past, but I, you know, asked a cast member to stop using the N-word in the past. And there's no way I can ask a cast member not to use the N-word, but I'm working for someone that destroyed footage of a Black man being killed by a police officer. So for me, it was very disheartening. And I decided myself, along with Viacom CBS, who I also commend, but I had also made the decision to step away from Big Fish. And I'm just very grateful that Viacom also made that decision so we can continue our working relationship, you know, but let's say that didn't happen. I was fully ready to just cut ties with Big Fish, because I would not, being a Black woman in America in 2020 during this Black Lives Matter revolution that's being televised, I wouldn't stand for it. So I commend Viacom CBS as well.
And you're setting a good example.
I'm so glad that, No, thank you. And I'm just so glad that that was a decision that they made. And we can continue making great content for our viewers and, you know, everybody is happy. But at the same time, we need to say their names: Javier Ambler, Justice for Javier, and Breonna Taylor. We would like the police officers that killed Breonna Taylor, we would like them arrested.